This chef isn't chasing trends, he's redefining Venetian cuisine. Look at that skill, driving with one hand. Buongiorno Alberto, cosa ti ha preso? How beautiful these are, look at this.
Directly from the marina, of the north side of the marina.
Woo! Sea fennel.
Balsamic.
It's salty, it's fennelly, it's delicious.
Yeah.
And we have our special guest, Simone. This is our fruit vendor from Rialto, Simone. Want to see? Ah, lavorate insieme, ok, vedo.
Dai.
Ciao, Vecchio. Today we're at Estro, Vino and Cucina in the heart of Venice with chef owner Alberto Spezzamonte.
Welcome.
Since opening in 2014, Alberto and his brother Dario have created a beautiful restaurant. Great wine list, the food is thoughtful, forward-thinking, rooted in Venetian tradition while always looking forward. Alberto's cooking celebrates the Venetian lagoon, the seasons, and exceptional local ingredients. Alberto, cosa cuciniamo oggi?
Prepariamo una calamarata.
With butter, anchovies, wild sea fennel, and marinated fresh anchovies on top as the garnish. I can't wait to try this. This is the beautiful fennel that Alberto just brought. Look at it. Look at these gorgeous French anchovies that they get every single day. They already took the heads off and took the guts out. Then they keep them very icy cold because they're very delicate. And here to clean them, the spines, you take your thumb, it's like your knife, and you pull out the spine just like this, right here. Keep the tail intact. See this? Hot pan, we're putting juniper berries and black peppercorns. So this is 2 parts of apple vinegar with 1 part water, or else it would be too strong. So the dilute doesn't take over the anchovies. So you know when they're done, when the juniper berries start to kind of implode here. See how they get a little bit, they were round and now they're not round. So that's when it's ready to add the vinegar to it. And by the way, this is the talented chef Mattia here at Estro, Vino and Cucina. I love in Spagna and Italia. He's got great experience. He's worked all over the world in Asia, Spain, and Italy. He is very talented because we love his food. So now we'll cool it off. Otherwise, if you pour it on hot, obviously it'll cook the anchovies. Cool it down completely, and then we'll marinate the anchovies cold. We're making an oil, wild fennel.
È cruciale comunque nella cucina veneta il sapore salmastro.
He said it beautiful. It's a way to bring the lagoon to the plate because you have this beautiful salty flavor of the lagoon of these greens, and they bring it to the plate, which freshens and lifts everything on the dish. So Mattia's pureeing this in this bimby up to 60 degrees Celsius. So he's going to centrifuge it, and once it reaches that heat within the chamber at 60 degrees, then it's cooled down. If you go over 60 degrees, it'll oxidize and turn brown. So he's very careful with it. He did it very quickly to extract all the color and maximum aromas. Now we're filtering it right through a cloth here. See this? So it gets all the fine grains. It's a very fine filtering here. Okay, check it out. Now it's filtered. Look how beautiful green it is. But it's not only the oil, there's oil and water, so they're going to show us a trick of how to filter it out, how to separate them. Look at this. See the water at the end here? But look at that beautiful color and the aroma. I wish you could smell this. Here's the oil and here's the water. Now the trick is, how do we remove this? Mattia's going to show me. It looks like a Venetian lamp. Okay, cut. Slowly the water drains out just until these bubbles are done. Now he closes it off, and now we have pure oil. Gravity is your friend. Now we're making the salsa with Mattia here. So we have onions.
Prendiamo contro vita.
See? So what Mattia was saying is very important is that we're cutting not with the grains, but against, so it completely melts when we cook it. Now, when you make sarde and saor, another classic Venetian dish, which was marinated with onions, you cut this way because you want more texture in that dish. But that's another recipe we'll make another time. And Rosa, I think gets nervous when I cut like this.
Show off.
I can still cut an onion. Butter and some onions here. We're going to sweat them very slowly without any color so that they fully melt and get silky and sweet. 2 fresh bay leaves from my neighbor's tree, my new neighbor here in Venice. I like to break them open so aroma comes out. And now we're putting a little bit of white pepper.
A me piace sempre usare il pepe bianco con il pesce.
Mattia's saying he always likes to use white pepper with fish because it's more delicate than black pepper, and I agree. Melting the butter now, we'll add the flour. Butter's melted, and this is our, we're putting flour, and you want to cook it out so it loses that floury taste. So look at the consistency here. You don't want any lumps of flours, and it's very liquidy, this roux. You want it nice and smooth. What they were just saying to me is that we're making this roux very thin because we're going to unite it with these onions, because we add the anchovies and you toss it with the pasta, the sauce will always separate it. So we're treating it like an emulsion to bring the sauce together, to maintain its consistency and its creaminess as well. Add the anchovies at the last minute so they're fresh. He doesn't like to put them in too early or else it gets a little bit bitter. He's saying is because the sauce is separate because of the butter of the roux. We're making it, the roux will thicken the sauce. We're adding vegetable stock, and then it will unite it all together without it being separated. I wish you could smell this here. It's my favorite. Anchovies and onions and bay leaves. Oh my. Un po', no?
Sì, proprio lo vedi, deve diventare proprio una crema.
See, look at this consistency. We're adding the broth. Whenever the butter starts to separate, you add a little bit more broth. You want it creamy and white. Even though the sauce is strong in flavor, it's very delicate. The taste is already there. We're just checking for the onion's consistency. We want to make sure it's super creamy before we puree it. So let's try it.
5-6 minutes more.
You senti, yeah? You can taste it. Wow.
Un attimo la puliamo, tanto è pronta.
No, non avevo
I just want bread. I'll eat the whole thing.
Allora Luca, siccome la calamarata ha un tempo di cottura piuttosto lungo, ci vogliono 16 minuti circa, andrei giù con la pasta, ok?
Ok.
Nel frattempo, mentre finiamo di ultimare la crema.
So we're going to cook the pasta because they take about 16 minutes while we're finishing the crema. By the time that this is done, they'll be ready. Look at that consistency there. Look how creamy it is. Beautiful. All right, now we'll puree the sauce. Maximum speed here. 90 seconds to finally puree it. Look at that. That is a beautiful sauce. I wish you could smell this. I got to taste it. You know that. Every stage, right? Always tell you. That is heaven. All right, so now the next step is into this beautiful sauce. We're going to emulsify our oil from wild sea fennel, a little at a time. And we'll take on that layer of that beautiful lagoon flavor. What did it? Oh, you can taste. The wild sea fennel just changes everything. It's so beautiful. It just lifts it all up. It's just spectacular.
Concludiamo poi il piatto con foglie di finocchietto che passeremo sulla griglia per estrarre gli oli essenziali.
Grilling some of the leaves here on the charcoal to extract its essential oils. Wow.
No?
Salt has it already seasoned, but the essential oils come out. It's even more pronounced in the fresh fennel flavor.
Perfect.
These are beautiful sauce. I got greens in my throat. I got wild fennel in my gola. Now it's time. A little bit of sauce. Drain the pasta well. Right in. Pasta water, wild fennel oil, collatore di alici.
Posizioniamo la nostra calamarata, andiamo a napparla.
These are all the marinating anchovies we just made. Look at these beauties. This is the wild fennel grilled.
Un'ultima passata del nostro olio.
Let's taste it.
Perfect.
Good, bellissimo. Look at this gorgeousness. Look at this. It's a work of art. Hey, viva.
Allora sia.
Assaggiamo.
Direi di sì.
Let's taste this. Got to get a little bit of everything here.
Senti come lavora bene la leggera acidità della lice marinata con il gusto così rotondo della pasta. Completa, l'ho fatto bene.
No parola. I'm speechless because the pasta's cooked perfectly, but the creamy sauce with the anchovies with the fresh alici on top adds this snap of vinegar plus this aromatic oil from the wild sea fennel. It blows my mind, the flavors here. They're united and there's contrast.
Thank you, Luca.
It's that good. Cooking with the masters is more than great recipes. It's about the people, traditions, and stories that keep them alive because every great dish has a story. Friend,
Hai visto?
Dario,
È andata bene? Perfetto.
Per te? Sei divertito, eh?
Sì.